This next one. A nurse is caring for a client who is post-op following appendectomy and just is prescribed I'm sure that's a 5, lactated ringers at 140 milliliters an hour by continuous infusion for 12 hours. And the drop factor of the tubing is 20 drops. What you going to set it at? Then you round to the nearest whole number, yada, yada. So we have, it's going at 150 milliliters an hour. It says it's going over 12 hours, but the 12 hours is a distractor because for us to use the 12 hours, we would need the total volume, like 1 liter. But when they give you 150 milliliters an hour, they've done you a favor. You remember drops per minute is total volume times the drop factor over your time in minutes. And from this problem, our total volume would be 150 milliliters. And then we got to put the drop factor times a 20 drop factor. And then the time, this 150 milliliters is going in over 60 minutes. So we're putting it in there. Yeah. Now, if she wants to see your work, you see how I put their last name? We just shutting down them questions in Ethel's brain. And we're going to do all the math on the top and divide it by the number on the bottom. So it's 150 times 20 equals, don't look because you're not done, divided by 60. You see that? It's got to go at 50 drops per minute. Look. Sure enough does go at 50 drops. We saved another one. How you feel? You got to take it a step at a time, and it's going to be okay. And you can do this now. Okay, a nurse is caring for a client who has a deep vein thrombosis and is prescribed heparin therapy by continuous infusion at 1,200 units per hour. And then you have available 25,500. And they want to know milliliters per hour. And it says round the answer to the nearest tenth or whole number, okay? Now look, this is what we have in our hand, 25,000 units. Who wants it going at 1,200 units an hour? Sorry. I don't. I don't care what it's going at. I know you don't. That's what the doctor wants it going at. So this can be solved using the dose order over the dose on hand. Watch. So what he wants, if he could have his best wish, he'd want it going at 1,200 units an hour. What do I have in my hand that's units? I got 25,000 units. We unit rich. How does those 25,000 come in 500 milliliters? When they give you in an IV what it's going at, it becomes a dose order over a dose on hand. So we're fixing to do the math. The top number divided by the bottom number times 500. So let's do it. 1200 divided by 25123. You see how I did that? There's a time I didn't count my zeros. And when I started, I only had to work it one time. So it needs to go at 24 milliliters per hour for him to get 1,200 units. Boom. Yeah. So you don't have to freak out. You can do this. And thank you for watching. Thank you for sending these problems. I hope it helped. And I hope y'all having a wonderful day. And be ready. I'm coming back with more.